making sure stream quality is good. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be, yes. Grab a sheet. My hands in my pockets.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어.
I still cannot leave this place.
끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야?
Am I now allowed to have a dream or beyond my means?
젠장 불안. 이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야.
Tear. Can't believe this is how she handled it.
뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
What the hell happened? What's with all the smoke?
믿을 수밖에.
Guess I'll have to trust her.
한번 난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는
Honestly,
것을
this one's-
정말 싫어해.
I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point.
그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해.
So don't try to get wordy. Just answer my questions.
물론 질문도 하지 마.
You don't get to question me either.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채
Where did you
이곳에
come
어떻게
from?
들어왔지?
How did you enter this place, and for what purpose?
뭐야? 넌 누군데?
Well, who are you two?
아, 속이 메스꺼
뭐야?
울렁거리는데.
Oh, you know, nauseous. Ugh, my leg.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어. 다시 한번 물어볼게.
I warn you, and you cross the line. Let me ask you one more time.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place, and for what purpose?
그냥 길을 걷다가 정신을 차려보니 여기였어. 어떻게 들어왔는지 몰라. 진짜 오른쪽 다리에서 피가 줄줄 나오잖아. 이런 영문도 모르는 곳에 올 생각은 전혀 없었다고.
I was just walking around and ended up here before I even realized it. I have no idea how I got here. Damn it. Blood gushing on my right leg. I swear I wasn't trying to trespass. I don't even know where this is.
난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구 골목 어딘가를 걷고 있었고, 이왕 나온 김에 목적지도 있으면 좋겠다 싶어서 이번 주 스페셜 샌드위치를 판다는 해맨팡팡이란 곳에도 들리려고 했어.
I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around the streets of District 13. Since I was just out and about, I figured I could go wherever I wanted. So I decided to drop my ham pang pang, where they served a weekly special sandwich.
아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지. 일거리는 없지. 1인 사무소라 해도 나 혼자서 어떻게든 먹고 살...
Anyway, I had bills to pay, got no jobs, had to make a living somehow as a one-man outfit.
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔 나머지 왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야.
You dragged on too long. I'll be taking your left arm and left leg next.
목적도 없고 이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라.
You have no
넌 누구지?
purpose, and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you?
그냥 평범한 밑바닥 해결사야. 대체 뭐야 여긴?
Just an ordinary fixer who's hit rock bottom. What the hell is this place, and who are you?
한 개만 자르다가 갑자기 두 개를 가져가 버리는 건 반칙이잖아.
Come on. Taking two limbs at once is cheating.
질문은 내가 해. 이름은?
I'm the one asking questions. Your name?
좋아.
Roland.
이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 손님을 받기 전이지.
Good.
그런데
Welcome to the
네가
library.
갑자기 튀어나왔어.
We've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수 없도록 설계하느라 많은 수고가 들었는데 말이야.
Took me quite a bit of effort designing a celebrity and ensured that no uninvited guests would enter, you see.
젠장, 내 팔다리가 장사 미천이었는데 새로 구할 돈도 담보도 이제 없단 말이야.
Damn it. These loans were all I had. I don't have any cash and mortgages to get new ones anymore.
기절했군.
Seems he fainted.
일어나.
Wake up.
내 다리, 내 팔.
My legs and my arms.
뭐야?
Wait, they're all
멀쩡하게
intact
붙어있잖아.
again?
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르고 걸을 수 있을 거야.
You should be able to swing your arms and walk again.
전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 몇 가지 재구성을 해두었어.
I made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use.
네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만 내가 일방적으로 앗아갔으니 그에 대한 사과의 표시야.
Although you did trespass on my library, I also took your loans away by your consent. So I'm giving you these as an apology.
난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
I'm quite patient and generous, you see.
인내심이 많기는 개뿔. 이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야?
Patient my ass. Am I just really supposed to be thankful for this?
그리고 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니지?
And the warning isn't in effect anymore, right?
그래. 네가 기절해 있는 동안 나도 몇 가지 생각을 해봤거든.
Nope, not anymore. Had a few thoughts while you were knocked out.
결론은 이거야. 너는 이곳에서 나를 도와줘야겠어.
And here's my conclusion. Yup, you helped me out here.
뭐? 요즘 조직에서는 이런 식으로도 납치를 하는 건가? 아니면 이곳은 날개 중 한 곳이야?
Do syndicates these days kidnap people this way too? Or is this one of the links?
특이점 연구 실험 대상자들을 여기저기서 납치한다고 하는데
Heard rumors that they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research.
내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고.
Acquaintances of mine apparently began jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of those experiments.
결국 내 팔자가 그렇지.
Your life really is an unlucky mess.
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만 적어도 날개는 아니야.
This is a library. I don't know the syndicates you're talking about. But this place isn't a wing at least.
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에 난 여기에 갇혀서 무언가를 착취당해야 하는 거지?
Does it really matter? Whatever case, I'm trapped here in Europe. You'll split me, right?
그래. 너를 살려두는 이유는 두 가지야.
Yes, I'm letting you live for two reasons.
첫 번째, 초대받지도 않았는데 이곳에 들어온 것에 대한 분석이 필요해.
First, I need
이유도
an
모르고
analysis
너를
on how
밖으로
you could enter
내보내거나
this place
살려두는 건
uninvited.
도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야. 이유도 모른 채 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야.
Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library.
뭐 이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 몸이지만.
Oh, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore.
두 번째, 난 이제부터 도시에 대한 책을 얻으며 단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 거야.
Second, from now on, I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book.
이 과정을 도와주면 돼.
And I want you to help me with this process.
넌 도시에서 살고 있는 인간이니까 여러 가지 도움이 될 거라 기대하고 있어.
Since you are a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 쥐도 새도 모르게 사람들은 사라지고 고깃덩이가 돼서야 발견되고 그러니까.
I knew this would happen to me someday. People would disappear without trace, only to be found as chunks of flesh much later.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니 이건 조심성이고 뭐고 전혀 상관도 없는 거였네.
I used to laugh at those poor folks for being careless and unlucky. But now I say it has nothing to do with carelessness or anything, huh? This happens without moment's notice.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는 이곳에서 내가 허락하지 않는 한 죽을 수 없어.
Don't be too concerned about your life. You're not allowed to die unless I permit you to.
젠장, 미치광이 연구소 같은 부류였나?
Damn it, so this was a crazy laboratory sort of deal.
산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟아내게 하는 뭐 팝콘 기계인가 같은 걸 만들려고 그런 거야?
You know, like shove random stuff like corn kernels and clockwork in people's stomachs and turn them to walking popcorn steaming popcorn machine men or something?
완전 꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥 깔끔하게 죽여주는 게 더 나을 텐데.
This is gonna be worse. So much better die and be over with it all.
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계 인간이라는 것으로 만들어줄게.
Talk such nonsense one more time and gladly turn you into a popcorn machine as you wish.
난 말 같지도 않은 소리에 일일이 반응하는 개짓거리를 너무나도 오래 반복해왔거든.
I've already gone through so many cycles of bullshittery, responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish.
죄송합니다.
Sorry, ma'am.
정식으로 인사를 할게.
Let me introduce myself properly.
내 이름은 엔젤라. 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서야.
My name is Angela. I'm the head librarian and director of this library.
엔젤라. 좋은 이름이네.
Angela. That's a good name.
그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
So, what am I supposed to do?
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면 돼.
The role is to welcome the guests invited to the library.
내가 어떤 손님을 부를지 고심하면서 초대장을 작성해서 손님을 부를 거고, 넌 초대응에 도서관에 온 손님을 접대해주면 돼.
I'll carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly. You will be entertaining the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library.
넌 실제로 도시에서 살아왔고 해결사일까지 해봤다고 했으니까 다양한 손님들을 나보다 더 능숙하게 접대해주겠지.
Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you will be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could.
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된 구급 해결사지만 말이야.
Just watch that grade 9 fixer, though.
접대라는 것은 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
What's this reception all about anyway? Do I catch your eyes or are you waiting for them or something?
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인 의미에서.
It's simple. You just have to deal with the guests in a physical manner, of course.
도서관은 손님들에게 시련을 주고 그 과정에서는 책이 펼쳐지기 마련이지.
Library runs the guests with an ordeal, and books will open up in the process.
시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 있는 것이고,
The guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books.
응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그건 잠시뿐. 도서관이 폐관하면 넌 다시 일어날 거야.
There is the possibility you may die in the process of reception. Only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes.
이곳에서는 내 허락 없이 잠들 수 없거든.
No one here may rest without my permission.
너 혹시 해결사에 대한 무슨 환상 같은 거 가지고 있는 거야? 그것도 구급 해결사한테? 난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
Okay, Rowan. Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixtures? Aren't you expecting too much from grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까 방법은 적당히 찾아봐.
That's none of my business. I prepared a menu for you, so go ahead and figure things out yourself.
읽어보니 대충 뭔진 알겠어. 그래서 이 초대장은 어떻게 보내주는 거야?
I think I get the gist of it now. So how does this invitation exactly work?
초대장을 펼쳐놓고 손님들에게 대접할 책을 등록하면 돼.
Open up the invitation and you register the books you wish to serve to your guests.
그러면
초대장은
Next.
자연스럽게 전달될 거야.
The invitation will naturally be sent to those who need the books.
그렇게 얼렁뚱땅 진행된다고?
That's it. That sounds a bit too easy.
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로 많은 정성을 쏟아서 빚어낸 내 작품이야.
The invitation is another crafty work of mine, much like the library.
그래, 나침반 같은 것이라고 생각하면 이해가 빠르겠네.
Yeah, just think of it as compass, so it'll be easier to understand that way.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반?
Compass as in the tool that tells directions.
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자 하는 단 한 권의 책으로 인도해 줄 거야.
That's right. The invitation will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to obtain.
그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어.
And sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you registered.
붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록 하는 손님들을 알려줘.
Red invitation indicates that it can be sent to special guests who will unravel the next part of the story.
붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면 이곳에서 멈추게 되는 거지.
Unless until we register the books that match what the red invitation was, origin will be halted for a bit.
초대장을 받는다고 그 손님이 반드시 온다는 보장은 없잖아.
There's no guarantee that the guests will always respond to an invitation, right?
있어. 그렇게 되어 있거든.
But there is. They're destined to come.
그리고 손님들은 자신의 의지로 초대장을 받고 도서관으로 입장하는 것이지.
And the guests will accept the invitation with their own will and enter the library.
도시치고는 굉장히 점잖고 공정한 방식이네.
Not surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this city.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 목숨을 잃기 마련이지.
Most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement.
아무튼 그래서 책들을 얻은 다음은 어떻게 되는 건데?
Well, anyway, once we get those books, what comes next?
도서관은 창대한 가능성의 공간이야.
Libraries place limitless possibilities.
나조차 아직 도서관의 무한한 공간과 힘을 헤아릴 수 없어.
Even I cannot fathom the infinite space of power and power of this library just yet.
그렇기에 책들을 통해 도서관을 채워가며 완성해 갈 거야.
But that's why I wish to complete the library by filling that space with books.
그리고 손에 넣을 거야. 나와 이 도서관을 완성시켜줄 단 하나의 완벽한 책을.
Now get in my hands the one perfect book that will keep me in my library.
완벽한 책이라. 그 책도 분명 내가 아는 책과 다른 의미의 책이겠군.
Rare book, huh? I suppose those books are different from the ones I know. Curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Darker goals, deeper and better till the end. What you're going to be. You see, funny. Finish put down noisy. Gonna put together theories. Pop this on TV. There's comfort in the street. Control me. We just make it interesting. Theatrically. One knows it and for me. Something don't everything. I'm ready to leave. 2 lines, 3 lines. I left their hands on longer. With our knowledge alone. And the shame of the It's like my scary electric sheep you see. You for me.
야, 꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아. 치바이 협회 놈들이 언제 올지 몰라.
Hurry up and script them up now. Those wavelengths might arrive any second.
나름대로 최선을 다해 담고
I'm
있는
doing my
거라고.
best here.
이 자식 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서 이쁘게 뜯어지지 않아.
I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The concepts of this guy are really different.
일단 신체 개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
I've never seen this I never even heard of a body fabrication procedure that does this.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가 이상해. 정말로 말이야.
Because these all these organs, they're looking really strange.
젠장, 발소리가 가까워지고 있어.
Gee, their footsteps are getting closer.
깔끔하게 잘라낼
Talking about
생각하지
clean guts,
말고
just pull 'em
그냥
out and
잡아
take
뜯어서
'em.
담기나 해. 이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
At this rate, our heads are going to get nicely chopped off of our bodies.
몸속에 왜 이런 게 들어있는 거지?
Why does he have this kind of stuff in his body?
뭐든 간에 일단 담아.
Whatever,
시간이
just
정말
take him without time.
얼추 됐어.
Just about done.
튀어.
Now run.
간도
Yeah,
크다
it's
피트.
close.
치바이 협회 담당 구역에서 이런 짓을 벌이다니.
You're a born one, Pete. Going for a gut harvesting in territory manslaughter is the way.
우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들 뿐이야.
These are the only jobs we have left.
어떻게든 기어 올라가야 돼. 반드시.
You have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes.
내 꿈 알지? 언젠가 뒷골목의 손가락 중
You know my
하나가
dream, right? Become one of the fingers of the back streets.
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 요새 드물 거다.
I'll admit, it's rare to see someone with a dream these days.
우선 쓸어 담은 내장을 팔아치우자고.
Let's solve these guts we hauled first.
버림받은 개한테 줄 상납금부터 마련해야 하니까.
We gotta prepare enough cash to offer to stray dogs.
그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직 밑으로 들어갈 기회를 마련해 줄 거야.
True, this could be our chance to join our urban legend class syndicate.
자, 한번 수학 성과를 볼까?
Alright, time to check out the harvest.
야, 너희 장난해? 이거 제대로 담은 거 맞아?
Hey, is this a joke? You sure you scrapped up the right stuff?
그래서 말했잖아. 제대로 된 장기가 들어있지 않다고.
I told you this guy didn't have have a single proper organ inside of him.
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은 약에 절여진 내장이라 생각했지.
Expected in there soaking drugs like Kevlin at worst.
이건 이미 누가 여기저기 터뜨린 수준이잖아.
These are damaged too badly. It's almost like someone already blew them up.
우린 분명 마취지로만 처리했어. 전혀 손 안 댔다고.
They only doused someone in anesthetics, then doing no harm.
이건 말이 안 돼. 그러면 이미 여기저기 내장이 터진 상태로 거리를 돌아다녔다는 건데.
This makes sense. How could you even walk around with these messed up organs?
혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘 들리는 소문에 의하면 산채로 사람을 꿰어서 인형으로 만들어버리는 놈이 있다고 들었는데.
Well, that's one of those, rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threads people light to turn them into dolls.
그건 나도 주워들은 게 있어서 알아. 하지만 이 내장을 봐라, 전혀 다르잖아.
I heard that too, but look to state these things. Not the case at all.
그 인형은 살이나 뼈를 꿰매서 만들어졌다고 들었어. 그런데 이 자식은 상처 한 없이 멀쩡했다고.
I heard those dolls are made by running flesh and bones together, but this son of a bitch didn't have any scars or stitches showing on the side.
그러고 보니 목덜미에 동그란 주황색 문양 같은 게 있긴 했지.
Now think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck.
문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할 만한 놈은 아니었어. 일반적인 회사에 다니는 샌님이었으니까.
Well, I was a tattoo at first, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. He was a desk working dweeb.
문양? 문신? 젠장. 설마 이상한 벌집을 건드린 건 아니겠지?
Symbols, tattoos, damn it. Please don't tell me we pulled the wrong beehive.
그거 말고도
Besides that,
이런
he also had
종이봉투도
this
몸 안에
envelope in his body.
들어있었어.
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어? 갈수록 태산이군. 이리
What the
줘.
hell is that envelope doing in the human body? This keeps getting worse. Give me that.
도서관의 초대장. 뭐야 이건?
Invitation Army. What's this about?
책? 도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고? 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리래?
Books? We can get books from the library? What a bunch of nonsense.
아, 결론은 꽝이네. 상납일은 내일이야.
Well, after all, the payment is due tomorrow.
정확히는 7시간 정도 남았어. 새로 내장 담기를 하기엔 빠듯한데.
Got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run gut harvesting.
이 초대장에 적힌 도서관이라는 곳으로 간다.
We're heading to the library as the invitation says.
책이란 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 선택지가 없어. 지푸라기라도 잡아야 해.
I don't know what this book thing is, but we're out of options. We gotta take any chance we get.
이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야? 어떤 곳인지 알고 간다는 거야?
Isn't this just suicide? We don't know what kind of place that might be.
상나비를 못 맞춰서 걔한테 죽든 치바이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게 그거야. 살고 싶으면 입 닥치고 따라오기나 해.
Could be any worse than dying in stray dogs and or sway association. We're screwed either way. Shut up and follow me if you want to live.
지금 본 것은
What was that we just saw?
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이야.
Back into the invitation process.
방문할 손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests.
엿보기라니 취미 한번
Didn't take
고약하고.
for a PP Tom.
어떤 손님이
It's more
방문할지는
convenient to
미리
know what kind
알아두는
of
게
guests will visit
여러모로
us in
편하잖아.
advance, isn't it?
그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야. 초대장의
Besides,
뜻이지.
this is an invitation as well, not mine.
그 초대장의 기능이
That's one of the
참
things out there,
대단하네요.
man.
엿보기도
Prize
하고
upon
납치도
people.
하고
It
범죄
just happened
특화도구네
too.
아주.
People kill for crimes.
이왕 이런 기능이 있는 거
invitation
번거롭게
we got.
손님
Why
같은 거
don't
안
you
받아도
just
되는
skip
거
the
아니야?
whole reception part?
그냥
Why don't you stop
훔쳐보다가
pouring right into
어디
a room full
함정만
of traps or
설치된 방으로
something?
강제 이동.
그래서는 안 돼.
Cannot do that. We
손님의
can only
의지로
take a peek
직접
when it's
이곳에
been
온다는
decided
결과가
that guests are
정해졌을
coming here
때에만 엿볼 수
on
있는
their own
거야.
volition.
그리고
And
초대장이 내
however,
온전한 힘인 것도 아니야.
invitation powers and holding
나도
mine.
빌리고 있는
Either
것뿐이지.
I'm simply borrowing it.
그래 그래.
Yeah.
도시에서
No way
그렇게
can-
일이
anything
쉽게
can go
풀릴 리가
smoothly in
없지.
this city.
그나저나
They're desperate
절박한
guests.
손님들이
혹시 저
Tell me,
문양과
was
터진
the
내장도
invitation responsible for
초대장의
symbol
효과
and
중
internal
하나야?
damage as well?
그럴 리가.
What? No,
전혀
not a
관계없어.
dance. That doesn't have anything to do with what happened.
초대장은 응당
The
받게 될
invitation
손님에게
simply
도착할
finds a
뿐이야.
way to those who need it.
그러면 저 요상한 일은 다른 누군가의
That means
짓이란다.
those weird happenings with someone else is doing.
해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도
I've never
저런
seen that
현상은
kind of
처음 봐서
phenomenon
말이지.
back then
마치
when I was a
유적의-
fixture. It's like something from the ruins.
유적?
나도 잘 몰라.
I don't know a
그냥
lot
들은
either.
것뿐이니까.
Only her stories of it.
마법이라고
Should I describe it as magic?
아무튼 그런 것들이
That
유적에
kind of
있다고
stuff
하더라고.
exists in the ruins apparently.
뭐가 됐든 우리는 손님을 맞이할 뿐이야. 수준이 낮아 보이지만 어쩔 수 없지.
In any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem low class, but oh well.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치들이나 떠돌이들일 거야. 쥐라고 불러.
These are probably a bunch of lowly gangsters from back streets. We call them rats.
조직이라고 부르기조차
There's a half-assed
민망한
strut
어중이
thugs that barely
떠중이들이지.
qualify as a
돈도
syndicate.
없고 힘도
They don't
없어.
have money or power.
당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는 패배자들이야.
Losers only think about making ends meet day by day.
이건 내 얼굴에 침 뱉기
I
같은데.
reverse myself here.
뒷골목.
Backstreets, I know
알고
them.
그래?
아는 사람 중에
Someone
뒷골목
I
출신이
know was
있었거든.
from Backstreets.
뒷골목 출신이라고 특별할 건 없지. 뒷골목은
Oh, this is
도시의
special.
혈관
Really.
같은 것이니까.
Backstreets stretch all over the city like veins.
오히려 뒷골목 출신이
Heck,
아닌
it might
사람을
be actually
찾는
tougher to find someone who isn't from the Backstreets.
이곳이 도서관인가? 생각보다
Library.
반듯한
Much fancier than I
곳이다.
thought. Maybe much valuable
돈
things
될
here.
만한 것들이
환영합니다, 선배.
Greetings, your guests. This is the
이곳은
library.
저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
I'm Angela, the librarian rival's namesake.
이곳에서 당신이 원하는 것을
You may
찾을 수
find what you
있지만
desire here. They
당신의
also
소중한
may,
것을
you
내놓게 될
also
수도
may up
있답니다.
and yielding your precious possessions to us.
네가 이거
An
주인이야?
owner's place from now, take
여기서
wherever you want
원하는
here,
건 다 가져갈 수
right?
있다는.
그렇습니다.
Indeed, you may earn
정확히
books to be
말하자면
exact.
물론 그럴
If
수
you're able,
있다면
of
말이죠.
course.
책이란 게 과연
Are
돈이
these book
될까?
things really worth a lot, though?
정보의 가치가
course.
높다면
It
물론
can
돈이
be.
되겠죠.
The information they hold is valuable.
망치!
Aren't you?
우리가
But
지금
you
똥
can't
오줌
be choosers.
가릴
We gotta
때야?
cling onto
당장
anything we
뭐라도
can
붙잡아야
find.
한다고.
그럼 부디
You
당신의
find the book in
책을
its
찾으실
place
수
then.
있길.
Welcome to the P Spacebar Only Challenge.
조직에 속하는 것이
I wonder, is
그렇게도
it so important for them
중요한
to belong to a renowned syndicate?
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔
It's
수
all
없어.
part of city life. You have to belong
조직이든
to a
어디든
group.
간에
Be it a
자신이
syndicate or
속한
anything
집단을 구하지
else, living in
않고서는
the city gets too rough
살기 힘든
otherwise.
것이니까.
I have the no grind mod because I'm not. Also, yeah, this is from the gamble. This is from the gamble mod. That's a mass attack. And
에휴, 오늘도
someone
공쳤네.
again. Then go
이런
throughout the trouble of
자질구레한
becoming
일이나
fixed to
하려고
be
개고생하며
maintained. One day
해결사가 된
chores
건
like
아니라고.
this.
이 바닥이 다
You know
그렇잖아.
how it is. There's only
선택받은
like
몇
few to
명만
get to rise
위로
up in
치고
the
올라갈
ranks.
뿐이.
그래도 작은
Still,
일부터 착실히
you might see the light one
해나가면
day.
빛이 보이지 않겠어요?
Start out with small tasks, don't you think?
그런 낙관적인
I
성격은
envy your
참
optimism,
부러워.
Finn.
아무리
Buttercrest
그래도
like these
밤이
on
오기 전에
my
잃어버린
phone.
고양이를
We're
찾아주세요.
nightfalls.
라는
This
건
seriously
아니지.
not it.
허접한
Garbage offices
사무소는
get garbage
쓰레기 같은 일만
requests.
들어온다니까.
그래, 핀.
Yeah, Finn.
너도
You probably
이런
had
일이나
better
하려고
things in mind
해결사가
than
되려
being a
했던 건
fixer.
아니잖아. 좀 더 큰
You know,
물에서
a bigger field to
놀아야지.
play on.
열심히 하다
I'm
보면
sure I can
언젠가
move on to
괜찮은
a
사무소를
martial office
지적하거나
or community
협회직급
associate
해결사가 될
fixer
수
someday.
있겠죠.
Keep
그러면
working
팔자가
hard.
좀 피게.
Then I might.
어? 주머니에 이런 봉투가 들어 있어요.
Here's a small word in my
초대장이라고
pocket. It
적혀
says the
있네요.
invitation.
냄새가 나는.
Smells fishy.
이런 일은 그냥
Can't
넘어갈 수
overlook something
없지.
like this.
게다가
Besides,
적힌 말대로라면
what's written in
저
the
책이란
conversation is
것은
true.
몇몇
These books
협회에서
should be
꽤
of
흥미를
interest to
가질 수도
several
있어.
흥미로운
associations.
건 사실이지만
It is interesting,
도서관이라는
but
곳에
we don't
뭐가
exactly
있을지
know what's in the
모르잖아요.
library, right?
우선
Be sure to
사무소에
report
보고해서
this to the office
정식적으로
first
일을
and take
처리하도록
care of it
하죠.
formally.
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기 삼소 패를 불려줘? 안 갈 거면 우리라도 간다.
Ain't about a few garbage office that won't feed me. We're going first if you don't wanna.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들이야?
They call themselves fixers. Do you happen to be friends with them?
어?
What? Look,
아,
assuming
해결사라고
fixers
해서
know
서로
each other
다
is
알겠거니 하는 건 말이야. 길 가던 사람
like two
붙잡고 아무나 집어서
two
아는
random
사이냐고
persons
물어보는 거랑
and hoping to
똑같아.
know each other.
둘 다
Of
같은
course, I'm basically asking
인간이니까
you
서로
to
알지?
both humans,
라고
so you
물어보는
must
거랑
know each
다를 게
other, right?
없다고.
You know what I mean? I should expect to
해결사들의
see
종류와
many
수가
different kinds of fixtures
정말
of what
많다는
you're saying. It is true.
그런 거지.
Pretty much. Redux means replay. I'm basically just going through the game again. So yeah. Wait, what? Wait a minute. As you can see, it is modded.
대표님, 시간이 꽤 흘렀는데도 소식이 없어요.
Sir, they still haven't responded back to us.
분명 그 도서관이라는 곳에서
Something must have
무슨
happened
일이
in that library.
벌어졌을 거예요.
쥐도새도 모르는 사이에
When they fixed
자체가
it,
사라지는
disappear without
해결사들은
trace.
죽었든
While they died and ran
연락이
off for
없고
their lack of response because of violation of contract. And they're facing expulsion from my office.
그리고 네가 말한 초대장 건은 증거 불충분이다.
And there's too little evidence to back your claim about this invitation.
종이에 서명하자 문이 생기고 그곳으로 걸어 들어갔다니. 부자놈들의
A
장난이나
door
날개에
appeared of a
좀
thin air
심할
when he
수도
signed
있겠지.
the paper, and it disappeared into that. Could be rich people's shenanigans or swing experimenting with its singularity.
우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런 일에 시간 낭비 안 할 거야.
Yoon's office does not have any time to spare with things like that.
제가 아직 구급
I still
해결사이긴
might
해도
be,
이건
I would still
뭔가
be a
다르다는
greater
것이
fixer, but I
느껴져요.
can sense that something is off about this.
그렇군요.
Oh really?
이렇게나
How
좋으신
tracked are
구급
such good
해결사님이
instincts of a
이런
great
누추한
nice fixer are
사무소에
wasted on our humble
안타까운
office.
따름입니다. 잘 들어 우물한 개구.
Listen up, look, frogging a while. In the city, insane events happen every second of the day, most of which you haven't even heard of.
무슨 일이
You won't
일어나도
have time to
이상하게
be feeling
여길
off about
여지조차
something when
없다는
there's numerous things that need your attention.
당장 눈앞에서 증거를 보여줄 수도 없는 일은 시작할 가치조차 없어.
If you can't present physical evidence right now, it's not worth looking into.
그럼 대표님 앞에 놓인 그 봉투는 뭐죠?
What about that envelope right in front of you, operator?
뭐?
What?
애송이
You
자식.
little brat trying to pull a cheap trick on me?
전 정말
I didn't
아무것도
do
하지
anything,
않았어요.
I swear.
잠깐 나가 있어.
Get out for a moment. Hey,
Oh,
hey, this
여기
is
Yoon's
Yoon's office.
이번에야말로
Gotta get lead this time.
애들 붙이게
Wanna
전 좀
some
땡겨줘.
cash so I can hire a few.
아니,
No, seriously, I have a good
느낌이
feeling
나쁘지
about this.
않다니까?
Sure, I can
네
have a
말대로
feeling like you said.
허사일 수. 내 쪽에서
I can check
한
one
번
more
더
time if you
확인해 볼
want.
수는 있어. 썩
I'm not
내키는
exactly
부분은
fond of this method, but
그래.
if I have one
적합한
guy
녀석을
fit for the job. Oh, I didn't notice that he was sweating a bit.
해결사는 사무소를 거치지 않고는 일을 시작하지도 못하나 보네.
Since she must report to her office before they can begin working.
뭐 형식상으론 그렇지. 나 같은 경우는 1인 사무소였지만 말이야.
Oh, that's probably the case, but I could bypass that since I run a one-man office, though.
돈 되는 것에 덤벼드는 건 조직이나 해결사나 다를 게 없다니까.
Figures aren't any better when it comes to greed.
보아하니
Looks
세상
like this
물정
guy's
모르는
trying to explain
꼬마까지
it like a
이용하려는
kid
것
too.
같고.
와,
So this is
이것이 도서관. 그래, 대표의 말대로면 이번 일을 통해 협회
Yeah,
후원도
you
노려볼 수
said
있다고 했지?
we might get
제대로 한번
sponsorship
해보자.
from the association if I succeed. I'll do my best.
환영합니다, 해결사 손님.
Greetings, picture. I'm
저는
Angela,
도서관의
a
관장이자
librarian,
사서
librarian of my lowest
엔젤라입니다.
namesake.
안녕하세요.
Hello,
저는
I'm
윤사무소의
Finn.
해결사
I'm picture at
핀입니다.
Yoon's office.
저 이곳에서
It's true that I can
정말
find
많은
books
정보가
containing
담긴
lots of
책이라는
information in
것을
this
구할
place.
수 있는.
네, 그럼요.
Yes, of course. You were given the
당신이
invitation
초대장을
for that
받고
exact
이곳에
reason.
왔다는 것은 부디
May you find your
당신의
book in
책을
this place.
찾으실 수...
If I know lyrics, I could get you. I could get. Alright. I keep on forgetting that I put a challenge. I put a challenge on myself to only press P in spacebar.
실은
Oh boy,
아무리
so
그래도
I thought I
애송이
thought to
녀석이
see
부스러지는 것을
such a
보는
young
건
rookie fall like
유쾌하지
that. All things considered.
전에 네 입으로 말했잖아.
You said yourself that
이
our way
도시에서
quite
이
polite and fair before,
정도는
didn't
굉장히
you?
공평하고 도시에서는
That
대부분
most
타이에
harmful
의해
people's
강제적으로
lives taken
일어나는
away by
일을
others without any
성립했지.
consent or agreement.
하지만
The
도서관은
library is
달라.
different.
이곳에
People who
들어오는
enter this place have
손님들은
agreed to
원하는
risk
것을
death to
얻기
gain
위해
what they want.
서명을 통한
They
동의와
even signed a
함께
paper
도서관에
social
입장한 거야.
agreement.
이 과정에서 그 어떤
No
강압도
coercion
없었지.
or compulsion is
그들의
involved in
선택과
this
대가야.
process. They make their own choices and pay accordingly.
뭐 그렇긴 한데.
Oh yeah, fair point.
그래도
But
이건
still,
좀
feels
뭔가
kind of dirty in a
치사하다는
way.
생각이 들어서.
처음에 내뱉은 것
Seems you
치고는
doing your
양보를
job
잘해준
meekly
것
and well
같아.
for someone who complains so much.
첫 인사를 그렇게
What else did you
험악하게
expect our
해놓고
greeting in
무슨
such a
대답을
violent
원하는 거야?
manner?
나라고 안
Heck, I
놀랐겠어?
was shocked hard. I
어딘지도
found
모르는
myself
곳에
in the middle of
덩그러니
nowhere.
떨어졌는데
And the first
처음
person I
만난
meet
사람이
blows off
대뜸
my limbs.
다리부터 처음엔
Well, at first,
막막했는데
it gets just to
몇 번
receive
해보니
guests.
대충
No, they tried it a
어떻게
few
손님을
times.
접대할지 알겠거든. 불만이 아예
But I
없는
do
건
still have
아니지만
complaints.
불만?
또
Sheesh,
그렇게
man.
노려보네.
Again, what's there? Can't say a
얘기를
thing.
못하.
됐으니까 이야기나 해.
Just tell me what you mean.
아니
I mean, well, it's time to start for the seat all guests
역시
alone.
혼자 한 명씩
Guess
오는
right, bring
놈들이면
more my
몰라도
one I can deal with.
여럿이
But when a
몰려올
whole
때면
group enters, the
저
first thing
많은 걸
comes to
어떻게
mind.
다 상대해야 하나
How am I supposed to
싶다니까.
fight all of them?
혼자로는 버거워질
There's
때가
gotta be
오지
a point
않겠어.
where one person is
지금이야 별거 아닌
no longer
허언
enough,
하는
right?
거지.
It's only working right now. Because all we've been facing are all your syndicates and stuff.
게다가 감정을
The whole
끌어내야
fuss
하는
about
거.
hiding emotions. She
손님들을
said I
그냥
can't just go
죽여서도
to
안
guests right
된다며.
away because of that.
뭐야 그
What's that
묘한
odd
표정은.
what's that odd face hinting at?
방법이 아예
There is a
없는
way.
것도 아니지. 그게
Technically speaking,
최선일지는
although I'm
모르겠지만
not certain if it's for the best.
네가 나서
You
보려.
want to join this fight yourself?
아니,
No, there are entities
대신
that could be a
도움을
help.
받을 수 있는
However,
존재가
그 존재라는 게 뭔데?
and those entities are, excuse me,
강력한 힘과
The
능력을
beings that
지니고
used to rule
있었지만
tremendous stakes in
지금은
power
겨우
are
숨만
too
붙어서
transient to
형체도 유지
maintain
못하고
physical
있는
form,
존재들.
hardly holding on to existence.
이
I
도서관에서
remember
너와
never
나
seeing
말고
any living
살아
being in the
숨쉬는
library
것을
other
본 적이
than me.
없는데
널 도와줄 사서들과 함께
Your
책 속에
sleeping side books
잠들었어.
were perfect
그들이
environment
살기
material, and
가장
seemingly
적합한
the only
장소로
librarians
만들어졌거든.
who existence of you.
사서?
Librarians
책 속의 존재?
these inside books.
지금은 내가 말해준
All you need to
정도만
know
알고
about them
있어도
for now. What matters more is that they
도서관이
can be used for the
성장하는데
libraries
도움을
go.
줄 수 있어.
그래, 뭐 그렇다
Alright,
치고
what's it? Let's just say
잠들어 있는
that's the
존재라는
case.
게
Already
어떻게
they're sleeping.
우리를
He's
도와주는데?
supposed to help us exactly.
책 안으로 들어가서 갇혀있는 사서들을 꺼내오면
You have to enter the books and flee the
아마
library
각자
and chat
다른
with
이유로
them.
그들의
I
힘에
believe they're
침식했을
under
거야.
influence of Mally's powers for various reasons.
그들은 매우 불안정한 상태라 우리를 믿지 못할
Since they're
거야.
highly unstable, they won't easily trust us.
우리를 침입자로
There's a saying if
생각한다는
you don't
거고
take us for invaders.
맞아.
Correct, you can
그리고
become all
만약 모든
deals
시련을
by them.
뛰어넘는다면
They will come accept
그들도
you.
너를 받아주겠지.
너무 막연한데 지금은
So
엄청
since
약해진
you're their
상태라며
dick stuck in blender,
도움이 될 수
Yeah.
있긴 한 거야?
you said their mind is what paper now. You sure they can give any help?
그들이 직접적으로
We're not
상담을
making our
대접해주는 게
mouths
아니야.
to guess for us.
그들을 이해하고
If they can be
받아들일 수
understood and
있다면
accepted, they'll empower
직접적으로든
librarians directly and
간접적으로든
indirectly.
사서
So
여전히
ambiguous, I
감도 안
gotta say.
잡히고 어쨌든 네
Meanwhile,
말은 그들이
what
우리에게
you're saying
시련을
is that
주고
their presence
시련을
with the ordeal
이겨내야
basically will
비로소
either
인정받아 힘을 빌릴
overcome
수
them
있다는
or
거고.
earn the recognition to borrow their powers.
책 안에 들어간다라
Between books. Something
네
out there
말대로
town.
손님의
When you
감정을
their
최대한
power to hide the
끌어올리기
emotion of our
위해서는
guests
그들의 힘이
to the peak
필요하니까.
after all. Which is success in there.
아무쪼록 성공.
아 예.
For sure, anything you say,
여보가
man.
있겠습니다.
Oh. Okay, so
피는 역시 실패. 오래 갈 것 같은 놈은 아니었지.
didn't feel expected. He wasn't going to last long too, anyways.
빚을 지더라도 괜찮은
He was mediocre.
받거나
He could have gotten a decent modification surgery out of the talent to make up for his lack of experience.
하지만
But he didn't have any of that. He was just nothing more than an overconfident brat.
싹싹하고 귀염성
Too
있어서
bad.
마음에
I kinda
들었었는데
like his outflow,
아쉽네.
juicy attitude.
근데
The way
죽을
greedy
녀석이었다는
is, he was bound to
것은
die
나도
sooner or later.
그나저나 축하한다.
Which is why anyway, you have
발급
more,
해결사가
much
되었으니
more options now
선택지가
that
좀
you're a grade
생겼겠어.
9 fixer.
그래. 그러니까
Yep,
조심하라고.
so you better be careful.
그게
If
안
you don't
챙겨주면
tell me well
적당한
enough,
사무소로 이적할 수도 있으니까.
I might move to another office.
요즘
Yeah, that
사무소
you're barely
월세는
coming around
물론이고
taxes these
세금 내는
days,
것에도
let
허덕인다며?
alone your monthly rent for this office space. Am I wrong?
안 그래도
Oh,
빈에게
the case
맡긴
I can handle
그
to make a
답으로 보여.
breakthrough.
아까 말했던
You
도서관과
mean the library
초대장
invitation you talked about earlier?
그런데
You said the
어떻게
invitation appears
얻는지도
randomly,
모르고
no?
갑자기 소설한
How are you
물건이라면서?
going to get another one?
확실하지 않으면 부르지도 않았어.
I wouldn't have called you, but I didn't
여기
have
또 다른
certainty.
초대장이
I
왔었다.
recently received another such invitation. Is
그렇단
that
거지.
so?
이번 일은
The
우리
existence of
사무소에
our
사활이
office
걸릴
depends
거야.
on this case.
도서관은
The
분명
library
돈이
is
된다.
sure to be
이건
profitable.
내
I have a
축이지.
hunch, so we're giving
그러니
it
가능한
everything we
모든 걸
have.
투입할 거야.
그래, 한번
Alright,
해보자고.
let's roll in some dough.
안
I
그래도
Brush
이번에
brought this lovely
공방에서
thing here from
괜찮은
workshop
놈을
too.
거금을 들여서 데려.
손님들의 각오가 대단하네.
These guys seem like quite
이쪽도
determined. We
그에
should
못지않은
prepare
준비를
accordingly.
해둬.
사무소 단위로
Oh,
이곳으로
office coming
가니
at us, huh?
떨거지
Maybe
사무소라
a small
해도 지금 도서관의 수준을 보면 각오 좀
but it still
해야겠는데
could prove to be a little tough for the library right now.
만약 녀석들이
Well, if they're
네가
making
있는
all right
곳까지
to your room,
도착하면
손님들은
this cannot
준비된
act
방
on
이외의
us
곳으로 갈 수
outside the
없어.
space we prepare for them.
그렇게 되어 있는
That's
곳이야.
how this place works.
꽤 창대한 힘에서 비롯된 공간이니까.
Yeah, after all, the space is created with limitless power.
그런데 넌
We somehow
신기하게도 내가 있는 방으로
jumped
왔지.
right into my room.
초대마저 받지
when you were
않았는데
in
말이야.
the lion.
그리고
No
나도
ways
내
I
몸을
capable
지킬
of
힘
protecting
정도는
myself, so there's nothing for you to worry about.
환영합니다, 손님.
네가
Pretty
이곳의
serious.
주인이겠고
You must be out of this place.
딱히 강해
She
보이지도
doesn't
않는 걸.
even look that strong.
이곳에 왔던 핀이라는 녀석은
But
어떻게 됐지?
Fred must have been here earlier. What happened to him?
아,
Oh,
그
I
손님은
wasn't
책이
coming
되셨.
죽으면
See, so you
책이
turn a
된다는
book
건가?
into a book if you die here.
실패할 것을
I think
알면서
also sentimental
보내놓고
when you were
이제 와서
wanting
감상해
something
주신
here,
건가요?
knowing he'd fail.
닥쳐. 어차피 알면서
So
이용당하고
we all get
버려진
exploited by
우리의
some point of our lives.
부디
Maybe
당신의
find me a
책을
book in
찾으실
this
수
place.
있기.
Bonk. Basically, the entire gist of the challenge. Bonk. I'm dead.
훌륭해. 특히 윤이라는 손님에게는 의미 있는 책이 나올 것 같아.
Fucking just murdered. Listen, this guest named Yoon can make an especially valuable book for us.
전부 불에
Don't
뛰어드는
like moths
나방이야.
diving into flames.
윤이라는 녀석도 이것저것 머리 굴리는 것처럼 보였는데
But even
결국
he
얻고자 하는
ended up
것을
running
위해
jumping
앞뒤
fire
안
to
보고
get what he
불길로
wanted.
뛰어들어.
한 번 눈 떠버린
Once you
욕망은
have tasted
걷잡을 수
desire,
없이
it comes
밀려
like
들어오게 돼.
unstoppable
오래전에
wave.
들었단
It's a
말이야.
quote I heard a long time ago.
하지만 과연 그 욕망이란
What is
것이
that true desire to
진실된
one's heart?
것일까?
너
Oh,
웃긴다.
she you funny.
돌려 말하지 말라고 했으면서 자기가 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네. 어딘가에 사선님이
Then I'll tend to
들었으면
delivery.
팔다리
Tell my
한
brother
짝씩
Rhino.
책이나 분류하도록 해.
How taken on like Alarm leg off. She heard that. Get back to sorting books. And
엔젤라 말대로 정말
as Angel
친해
said, we really got another floor to the library.
안녕, 난 롤라인.
Actually, you know what? Hey there, my name's Roland. Angel, still can't forgive you. Angel, you... I thought we were already done with that topic. Simply need to cooperate without complaints. As you remember, and try to appreciate the fleshy body of yours you finally earned back. Did you really think that you can make me happy by just giving me a human body? Don't forget, I still don't agree with you. As you wish. That was tense. Hello there, I'm the personal librarian in charge of the floor of history. Malkuth. You seem lively, at least. What's going on just now? I just have some unfinished business with Angela. Barely heard bits of it, but I had no choice but to follow her orders, no matter how I feel. I understand she was the yours, so we seem to have ended up here for different reasons. So, what can I do for you? You can bring your books, Roland. Since I'm in charge of the floor of history, I'll be sorting the books you bring and collecting those that are about history. Us librarians will then read or collect the books, gradually making our floors whole and completing the library itself as an extension. We'll naturally get to unlock more floors and work on personal librarians in that process. So the other librarians are asleep for now? Yep, they are. I get the gist of it. You're surprisingly bright for someone who was so upset moments ago, by the way. I was kind of worried I might have to endure some of that wrath. Can't let my personal affairs get away with work now. So my problems with Angela is not like he's getting mad about what will do me any good. I have my own reasons to do my best with this work too. Okay then, let's give her our best shot. Yeah. Bonk. Okay, so here's the difference. This is base. This is workshop. And this is bird. Okay, stream seems to be good. You guys should be regularly filling your head with brain fluid. Dry brain, indulge your thoughts. New happening, seeing hazy these days. Where are we going to read this time? I think we go to our workshop. Workshops are rich. They have useful components too. How about an office? We should earn some infantry. Take down an office or two. I don't think we can get anything valuable from offices we can take on right now. A restaurant then. I like delicious stuff. New more. Did you already forget why we got new bodies? because we wanted to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. That's right, we're enduring like crazy. These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, and pressure time to time. We can make some money without feeling hungry or thirsty. That's true. It costs a fortune to get us a new whole body replacements. But it's still uncomfortable. I don't have to eat anymore, but I keep thinking about the tasty things I had before. It makes me want to taste them again. That's because we got cheap bodies from a cheap workshop. We just have to earn more that we can replace our bodies with better ones. More expensive ones that can even just emotions and complete shut off desires of having good performance. But those are expenses those are almost as expensive as a nice household. We can worry about that later. Let's focus on money making now. It's all about money in the end. So though, don't bring up restaurants or make me want to eat stuff too. Mo, there's a piece of paper stuck in your body. I like how my body doesn't have any sensory system, but it's annoying to be unable to feel things like this. Let's have a look at the piece of paper first. I don't think it was in your body until just now. And you got two missing someone sent in a calling card or something. Or maybe a coupon for your new food. Aren't all syndicates composed of just half-witted individuals? I was expecting someone more refined. It all depends on the syndicate. The city's crowded with them. We even said if there's one for every fixture out there. A number of thugs gather up and do things in our name. You get a syndicate. It involves in all sorts of different businesses, so it's hard to give a general description beyond that. These things sloppy, although it's machines. Their machines are AI despite their appearance. Pure machines just carrying their own motions desired have long since disappeared from the city. These guys are just using whole body replacements and low quality ones from a shoddy workshop at that. I see. Alright, so we prepared for reception. So we can find valuable stuff here, right? We just have to chop with some monsters, take some books. This body has strength and nothing else. We came here for a loot, but what if that piece of paper was all a lie? Maybe we were too naive. There was no need to worry, dear guest. In this place, we shouldn't play by the rules written on the invitation. Yikes. Delvin, dear guest, this is the library. My Angela, director and librarian, my role's namesake. In this library, we may attain books listed on invitation if you ever come to the ordeal, that is. Must be one of those plays by witch folks. It's all entertainment though. Heard of that. They kidnapped people in Backspace, trapped in the library because they make them wander there and fighting for eternity. Till you die, never to see the light again. When it comes to this far, you don't have to do this, it'll be so gloomy. Hey, find your book in this place then.
grab? Did you grab the second?
See, it's not a good idea keeping bringing inside a hunk of scrap metal. Isn't it still better than a real human body though? There are plenty of ways to enhance your body without replacing it for another. Heck, there are actually many options: tattoos, prosthetic limbs, medications, and drugs, you name it. It's all possible as long as you have the cash. Machine body's a machine. On the other hand, there's a one-way ticket you can never go back on. Rock body cannot resemble humans too closely, even if it's free swapping out their flesh. The light goes down the drain right away. When does one put their brain in machine anyway, then? One, when you urgently need a huge amount of money, you can sell your old body and organs for a good chunk of cash. Two, when you need to do repetitive work for a long time, her mechanical bodies aren't aren't bad for that kind of labor. Broken parts can easily be replaced and their desires can be kept under control, so it has its merits. I've worked for a long time. What, interested in getting a new body? No, I was finding my past for a moment. Oh my god, that was an absolute joke. So, have the books help? Yep, I'm sorting on them all somehow. Seems to be working, thankfully. Yeah, that's good to hear. By the way, I think I remember Angela saying that something along the lines of you earning a fleshy body last time we met. Were you not human before? Like not human before? It was like a replacement body. Chains that can ever be rewritten. Then you have brain transplant surgery, but somehow managed to go back to your own human body here. That's actually pretty special. Impressive, thanks to the library's powers, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can't let yourself be held back behind the sense in the library, huh? I think you don't really like having your body back. You didn't really seem too happy back then. Oh no, I actually like it. It's just that this thing's definitely how I wanted things to go down. What you do in your past then? I wonder, what was like in the past anyway? I mean, really, that's like, this is actually my third try at life. These librarians have a lot of history. Behind them. Third try, and you come back to the grave or something. Just accumulating memories of my previous bodies that were carried over, to be precise. Yes, so I never really thought about that this way before. Just feel proper you're facing there. Only your present self. There's also a person there let down everyone's efforts. An idiot tried to reach for something out of my means and ended up causing trouble, I suppose. Row, hold your lashes. Let's not get too dark here. Just calm down for a moment. Take a deep breath. Alright. And let it out. In and out. Relax now.
좀 진정됐어?
Yeah, it really helped. Thanks, Roland. I should know better than another one. It's just pointless to get upset over things I can't do anything about. I gotta start with the things that I can take care of first. Alright, I'll try hard my work too. Let's take your time with problem our past selves. Actually, my body's aching from a last job. That's lasting longer than I thought. Oh, yesterday was on, wasn't it? Yep, the new weapon you got from workshop was a real killer, that's for sure. I don't say, you're not being too excited with it. Giant spiral out of control. You had to kill 20 more people than planes, thanks to you. Since it was a mistake on our part, we can even get paid for the extra kills. Come on, that'd be such a killjoy. You're the one who went on to raid Rampage in the end. Well, it's most of our sore, but you have to try hard to calm you down. Well, I said I'm sorry about it. No need to sweat it, you guys overthink things too. I hate to admit it, but Tan has a point. We have to try to cool our down our tempo a bit. As long as we're working at fixers, it's not good to raise more trouble than necessary. We're members of killers in the office doing fixer work. Well, it's really full of surprises, isn't it? This office is a weird one. No, can't believe people on like clothes are acceptable. Or to what the boss said, there are so many offices of fixers these days, saying out for others is the best way to survive in this industry. Offices are quite radical compared to what other offices have. That's why it's for me, it's like close. All we gotta do is fill the targets, and the most excuse way possible, and hang their bodies out the open. No wonder everyone's excited to join. It's no different from what we've always been doing. At first, sometimes in the office I would do kind of work. Just starting target setting a warning makes enough sense. See, we're working well too. So we've been only requests from no-name syndicates of poor folk. This office has a long way to go. It's feeling like more like a pack of rats in proper office. The messenger boss says we should drop by to get new work. And we're asking like them, those can join offices these days, huh? No, Marcus Red Ocean. Everyone wants to be a fixer. That doesn't count as breaking yourself over the coals because... Listen, I may not look like it, but I used to be hot stuff, you know. But then things happen and I fall rock bottom. So, what did you do for a living? Did all kinds of stuff, really. Doing things within my ability. Was that so? That means you didn't get to do any proper work then. No, I really did teleport in Ring of an Eye. This is one of the singularities. Well, it's surprise these days. Pretty serious. Hey there. What the? She's pretty damn sturdy. Unless it's been not bad. There's no need to then needlessly exalt yourself, dear guest. You'll need a rampage. You'll need a rampage for all you have soon enough. I don't like yourself, Tom. Not human, are you? Oh, look at her face now. Guess she really isn't. I'm not surprised. Just though red enemy Sapien DNA isn't human in this city. And alright, might get a ton of cash out of this. Hey, find a bug in this place. Ew. Breaker as always. You can learn more about the offices, thanks you guessed. Don't get to bother what they said about you, alright? Are you trying to console me? Hey, maybe not. I don't really care if reaction or not, you see. And refreshing in here. Been a while since I heard such words comfort me from one person too. One age of humanity after all. Hey, what does that mean exactly? What's there mean to her now? I don't know what details either. At some point intelligent same with beings. We're actually Jim outfitting outskirts. Shirt, t-shirt, white, please. The artificial intelligence ethics amendment introduced part of that movement. It is certainly possible to create machines that are capable of feeling worse than desires. Actually, those are pretty much human in their words. If that was the problem with the ethics amendment, no machines could be remission. Resemble humans, including replacement bodies. Though there seems to been a few exceptions. It's just I'm not human, a machine, an artificial being. Besides, I'm using him as a template. Or only a fraction of her brain was using my creation. So it's not even human being resting in your body. No, I'm building a machine. About fractionating brain you mentioned. It was only an electronic copy of a map of our brain. My body's entirely composed of mechanical components. Yeah, it's like under a regular life. As your abilities to working as a world. You're extra careful then, especially if you're playing a leaf here someday. You're a sapient android of a notion desires existence without your complete violation of the AI ethics amendment. Seriously good at funny, not always like you. Alright, in case you didn't know, it has Bluetooth contributed shakers that rule over the entire city. Though we'll probably won't ever get to face them. Anyways, this is all libraries that you use us in the first place. Whereas over here, also seem like humans not really human at the same time. Say, I was going through emotions and it felt like what felt like an eternity on a stage repeatedly performing a play that I never seen the end. And I thought it got me over because I never really ended. Yet, gotta say, whoever created you must have been really something else too. Well, you don't know what motivated them, but breaking the rules regulated by the head itself takes more than just guts. No one can just get the head's enforcement. You will eventually die. But whatever, you're safe. It has to be safe. Like a birdcage, no one free and turn, no one can leave. And, during the speech you says so much. What do you mean by that? Oh, face one day. Take revenge on it and even me into what I am and try and true freedom. I don't care too much either way. That's that and this is this. Let's see, this guy's just off from War 2, taking my brain and technological sciences. And then there's one, Angela's servant. I'm the son, page librarian reporter, technological sciences. It's just me, or this is a cold and piercing stare or something. Those guys have different names, Liz, I gotta say. But now, oh, here, one of those tester results of violence when the song starts trap. Necktie was loose. Oh, thanks. It's a nice fellow after all. Tell me, why do you comply with Angela's orders so meekly? Well, luckily because I had no choice but to help her. I think about it, Malcolm didn't seem too fond of Angela either. Is it trying to dislike her or something? It's obvious that we want to approve of her. And so she utterly crushed her hopes at the very last moment. Sounds complicated. Why are you working for a librarian then? It was part of the deal. The deal, huh? Guess that deal is also why most of the library locked off from librarians that are asleep. Well, I'm not a fan of convoluted stories, especially if it involves sentimental stuff. Anyways, both you and I are wise to help Angela now, aren't we? Yeah, that's true. Let's give her our best shot then. Right there. What is the meaning of this? Handshake, huh? Ever tried it before? You know, the I look forward to working with you kind. Come on, lighten up a little. If you can't avoid them, I will enjoy it. Otherwise, you get you books like I do with Malkuth, right? 18. The role was looked in short books about the technological sciences of the city, specifically. Since it's become clear that we both were aware of our occupations, can I take a leave now? Fine, I'll take what I was about to anyway. And a myth. Now time to figure out caravan the song before descending in the sun. And more portions from conversation where section 1. None, sir. We're always ever in a situation for now. And then never make. And now I numbers like the suspects, however. Before we had 2 are in place. One Jane says she brought me one urban legend search of years. The investigation hasn't been going too well, is it? In the library, recently appointed or a myth is also in lost possible stories. So even the higher ups are police, are they? Seeing as they're throwing no random guesses now. Starting to get used to throwing out books now. Really, why are you having me so submissively? What, remember you said you told me to wait, don't cooperate? Because I sure do. And I can't leave right here by myself either. So you don't appear to be motivated by fear. You march quite a lot of people on the floor, stricken your fear and terror. And across the path of reservation, that you're helping me simply because you're afraid of dying. How are you doing, Pass? To be honest, I have a few things I want to know about this place too. Does you want to get the permit one per book as you gather books around at the city, right? Figured I could run into some fun experiences by joining you in the journey. Not a lot of dude out there anyway. Go back to being watched at Fisher, turning at the bottom of the barrel again. And there's one thing I've been needing to figure out more than anything else. I'm sure one day if I can stick around to help you out. I have a coincidence of interest, I see. Sure as mostly but you for to make use of me. Very careful. Careful, rather though. Careless attempt to take seriously be killed. She's serene, way too vicious with words. Choice made you use your shirt. Better not turn on passing further. I feel like finding nothing lives this time. I mean, jeez. I have a question, man. Do you take out question, man? What's it now? Make sure you put question. I did a warning already. What's that little library? Librarians here, they don't really feel like real humans. Seems like machines are artificial creatures yet either. He's thought I had an idea point. We could even very terribly exploited by the study that will insist upon where we are. They're just like me in that sense. I'm recommending for humans taking advantage of. And abandoned once grown out of use. I don't know. Seems like you're doing with them since still looks like expectation. They are broken. They can even the same as a stable form. Their existence so fragile. They can fade away in no moment. They're barely kept together and bound them into a physical body in a book. All we can do for them is now is to find the one book that will free me and all the librarians. You know, at least all librarians. That's the only way for anyone else to leave, you know. These same kind of power to construct your body. Just remember this. As we're collecting your regress books from my guests, you eventually reach the absolute one. Reach the one absolute book that contains everything. No, not this, not that, that one either. I can't seem to find one that struck me as virgin. That'd be a brush and brush, eat one, fresh one this time. Yeah, bird's a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. But busy preparing a new dish. Jack, this is your one thing, but we're running way too short of greens these days. I have my real friend Jack here, so I don't have to worry about that for a while. What happened? There's some brethren say they're no longer sending ingredients to us. That's pretty wrong and unpredictable. Oh, little piggies then. Same deal. Without trading with us. We'll have to deal with this all the way, you and I together. I will too, we can't go to our usual spot anymore. Yes, please, so she's certainly safeguarding that area now. Thanks to pioneering these supply chains. Or rather, I want to be more experimental with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones far too long. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll miss the pasty hand pies you used to make. That you make. I have to deal with it. Unfortunately, since we all sell vendors, but they used to provide quality meat for us. Sticking to expensive dishes won't cut it. Your amazed certainly knows quality or great ingredients. You're aiming from one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre? Right. The 8 chefs are the brightest of the stars of the city that shine over us. They never fail to present us with stunning and sensational flavors. What kind of new ingredients are you looking for? Aged ones should be your regret. All their meat needs to be squishy. It's not everyone's favorite, but some like it. I'm not looking for compromise. I'm looking for a taste that's differentiates from different other restaurants. Ever heard of library? Or monsters live there. It may still be an urban myth, but monster meat is seems hard to get unless you travel all the way into the outskirts. Oh, that's promising. I got an invitation from the library some time ago, see? Rise going right to a dish so stimulating novel could even rival the chef's style subject. You can count on me, roll on me, follow my lead, understand? So, what we're gonna do with the reading part today then? Let's turn in jam. One bottling them alive, so put drips in instead of external pressures and store in the kneader. Jam's nice. I knew you'd love it. Oh, and this is said before, you have to pour in legs for head first. Gotta keep them alive as long as possible, you know. It's not as flavorful as die too quickly. And wasn't singing Backspace, it seems. There are quite a few pervert maniacs who are into that, yeah. But it's kind of taboo even in the back streets. I can't go around saying how tasty meat is. Basically, actually, wealthy folk who consume human meat the most. Our back streets of Desc 23, the exception. People there only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor and do anything for it. Each part of the back street seems to have its own sense of characteristics. Mostly depends on policy sip on the nest in the wing. But most back streets are being neglected anyways. She didn't make meat particularly delicious or anything. Heck if I know, never tried, never wanna. These guys are criticizing ordinary people and cooking them right after. Gourmet seeing that cruelty adds to the flavor. Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting taste. Even humans, what's that to behold? This is brand new smell. I don't think I like the scent. Now Jack's feeling like this is bringing forth new ideas, you see. You say so. Green cigarettes. I'm Angela, the director of my brand's role namesake. Wow, what a little looking green. It's a glossy appearance. It certainly looks like fresh cut gray green from the outside, but pure. Yeah, I know, of course it's just not human. But that's why you're excited. How do you taste? Or you cannot do any harm to me. We never know if you did until we try. Come on, Jack. We should keep our manners. She's a wonderful individual who invited us here. You see? Oh yeah, pleasure, yes, ma'am. No, Jane. Nothing. Miss Hampton, maybe Anthony now. You're fine with looking this place. put a bunch of note cases, but not that interact with the likes of them. These very dear no well matter anything. Well, here's what it went for. Still naive, this Miss Librarian. You meet polite, well-mannered person in the back streets, running for your life. Not all lunatics are polite, but polite people pretend to be lunatics. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with politeness. And here's another weirder wisdom. Lunatics always exist in any given group of people, so there's no point using any criteria to divide people in groups to see which is more insane. Blah, blah, blah. YOLO! Yeah, check out how his orderly books are organized. Like potions almost scare me at this point. Nicholas still on my way. I appreciate it, but it feels kind of awkward to be honest. Crocodiles to the mind, blue ends with a well-conducted body. Thing is, shit things. What is your business this time? Nothing unusual. What's the most deliver? Same question to ask. Never mind, pathetic. My brain here used to be humans long ago. Is that true? It is. We're all seasoned brawlers in the past lives then, bring leaders of syndicates. No, intuition as a fixture is telling me otherwise. Your illustration would be correct. None of us live such a violent life. Save for a couple exceptions, that is. Are you so skillful at doing guests though? And thanks to the books, you gain the power of the previous guests through their books. Oh, so that's why you guys seem to go thirst under every book they give you. In the library, books act as a source of power. Emotion can do the same. Through the books, we can view our own bodies with senses and strengths that were engraved in others' bodies. Moreover, the Leverick amplifies the emotions of the denizens that funds visitors and residents alike. Wow, these books are a lot more impressive than I thought. Heck, they may be better than the series and the tools most workshops have to offer. The information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker. You know, things like returns. I'd like to be pathetically tearful and surviving things to a man who lived most of life in poverty, will you? Anyways, that's all of my questions. Thanks for your kind answers. No mistake to this kindness, and I'm not particularly think of you, highly of you. Nothing more than the Angela's little dot blog. Hey, that's rude. How you know I didn't take this job I enjoys. Does that particularly necessary exempt you from guiltiness, however? No, if you're done for Aaron, can I take your leave now? That little piece of Ooga booga, ooga boonga, ooga booga. Why is the office so popular with clients? This way, actually designated by his Vice Association as an affiliate too. The crime rate territory is secured by shooting the opposite. Remains as a remarkable 0% as long as the contract is in effect. It'll take cover 2 blocks of space at most though. And it will be get work if you wait. Yeah, sure, you keep waiting for the rest of your life, consider considering moving on to another office. And I thought you had to takes work to work on for a bigger office. Like you have some more big connections I made from experience, do you understand? Your mother must be too busy being a legendary fixture or whatever. I have friends who can help me right away. Yeah, some great fixer you are. Yeah, my thanks. I know I'm great. Hey, you had to kick in the fridge, didn't you? Guys, I have work for you. Running again, are you? You son of a bitch. Ate the cake without even asking me. Expiration day was yesterday, so I took care of it, that's all. It's my cake. If it's expired, taking care of it on my own. Anyways, boss, how does that work? We'll change the topic. Beer and egg cakes. So calm down for a moment, alright? There was still a big dish and cake. And stomach got the wall, got it. I got this one from a friend of mine at the association. You know, the associate fixture working directly under the Zoe. Yes, it's her. The Santa Association has yet to consider this request a subject that needs addressed officially. Have you heard of Larry? Some stories of it. You ever heard rats talking about it? Says it works in this place at China's value or whatever. Let's see. The invitation library for my friend here just mentioned. Might not get much payment from this quest since it's not off the record. No Calcor is our official career either. Such that it is. The association is trying to be cautious about it. Are you really gonna walk in the place we know nothing about? She had promised to see to it that your reward will create control or earn a legend class request if everything goes down well. Surely is a bad idea. Well, don't you think? Let's do this. Yes, we have no choice. I'm still too uncertain, but we need that money. I've been too busy lately. Thanks everyone. We'll get through it like we always have. This way, huh? Talking about associates to fixtures. It takes more than just setting up office to jump into fixer business. Well, total 12 fixer associations are our city, each in charge of different types of work. The cases and requests are all started according to typing to the one of these associations. Associations manage the office and delegate work, so I see. That's right, sometimes these associations might send documents to multiple offices at once. Directly have associate fixers take care of the work. And among them, the Han Association is the overall control of all fixers. They rate fixers, authorize offices and stuff. The offices have grades as well. Essentially, the quests on all associations are graded too. They really do love the grade of things, don't they? It's easier to know that way. You know what? How valuable I am as a person. Think about it. The city will claim this is my work with confidence. Everyone's been busy minding their own business. No one's going to wander around having conversations about each other's value. Even church grades and affiliations on hand can say a ton of words. And you can tell if you're a butter or the person you're talking about to right away. Some of my people trying to learn or think about it at some point. But you won't stay the same when you experience city life for a bit. You'll have to interact with so many people out there, whether you want to or not. You have been looking for ways to adapt to the city, and this is just one of them. We are desperate. We can on a job like this. Stop complaining. We should be glad to have worked at it at all. I know. Do you really have to point it out? But have to point out the obvious. No, calm it down, guys. I tell if your best friend is the worst enemies. Excuse me, don't associate me with this goof. I certainly don't want that either. Alright, let's have the feast at Julie's restaurant once this is over. Tabs on me. Yeah, dreams suggest. You seem to have be well acquainted with each other. Who are you? Better yourselves. No need to be worried, your day has not started yet. Things are the record will bring the namesake. Nice to meet you. I'm Sandra Beat Street, my office. We were here by invitation. Yeah, I've got it. Person. Another record from you. Are you so eligible? The invitation eventually you be cast and you sign everything you name with your own will. Everything is worked as intended. Let's see. How you find booking this place? Like the person I thought. Does that look like you enough here? I mean, she did have a favorite person, but something about her didn't feel right. Oh, I can't exactly the words. She probably is a machine. If the machine is still similar to a human being. Let's focus on our work. Once again, you must back up as soon as you feel in danger. Why do I keep rolling 11? You know what they say, you only live once. They're still rookies. Not a good idea. There's some such fight bonds from each other. Well, I guess this is a wee lesson for them. Talk as you solve this. No, I'm already gonna pass that face and then some more too. Running bosses and patches say there's too much risk associated with it. Your ideal fixtures know when to cut things off. Easy to keep your distance from people, so you won't heal apart from the losses. Yep, it's the size of our accurate. More even mentally prepared to face death or applying for their job that involves killing in the first place. Witcher, huh? The most unfitting category for the city. Oh, I'm in charge for the Witcher. And I'm rolling over Angela in several ways. Let's see. Don't tell me. You also happen to hold some grudge against Angela. I'm not well friendly with her towards her master certain. But we made a deal with her. And we're obliged to help her without complaint. Oh boy, future ain't looking too bright. Everyone's got a problem with Angela. What the heck did she do to reserve this reputation? She did something unforgivable. Just like I did in the past. I still don't know a whole lot about this place, but I can see one thing. Something terribly messed up in library and staff. And all of this will be resolved at some point. Can't answer that for sure. But you'll get to see the result. After all, there is a clear end to this goal. If you follow Angela along your journey, you'll find out. This is frustrating already. I guess we're receiving librarians to take care of. Yeah, can we all be good friends in the library at least? One of the books you bring now, we starting to lose about literature in the city. There's a lot more books, we might be able to find answers to questions whether you like it or not. I guess starting to get why Angela hates Roundabout Speed so much. Alright, fine, I'm gonna do Bound Ministry now. I got into this class. Good luck, Mr. Long. Oh, thanks for your supportive words, Miss Todd. Bonk. And few speed eyes. Yeah, baby. terribly sorry. It's all my fault that the job went wrong. Actually, no. I feel like I've been at this long enough, so oh cool. No. I'm just gonna name him No. So say hello to you then.